AITA for being upset over my boyfriend's proposal and engagement ring by you, Throwawaybbz 89. I'll start by saying we've been together for 3 years. We have a great relationship and he's a wonderful father to our child. The proposal really came out of nowhere. I was in the bathroom getting ready to take our little one to daycare, which we were already running late for. My boyfriend walked in behind me and held a ring up in his hand and just said, "Will you marry me?" I honestly thought it was a joke and the ring was simply a gift. I laughed, said yes, put the ring on, and left. When I got home and spoke to my boyfriend, I realized he actually did ask me to marry him. I would have said yes either way if it was a joke or not, but I was just left feeling a bit disappointed and empty, I guess. I'm not the biggest fan of the ring either. It's big and chunky and uncomfortable to wear. It was meant to be sapphire to match my birthstone, he said, but he accidentally got the wrong color. It's not my style, and it doesn't suit me whatsoever. We've never looked at engagement rings together, so he wouldn't know what I like. I mentioned this to him and asked if he would mind if I bought a smaller ring with my own money to wear instead, but he got quite offended by that and called me ungrateful. He's been moody ever since. May I add that the ring he bought wasn't expensive, so it's not like he'd be wasting lots of money if I didn't wear it. Price doesn't matter to me. I wasn't expecting a grand gesture or a huge proposal, but a little effort would have been nice, not just asking me in the damn bathroom. It's meant to be a special moment in memory. It's just not. AITA for being upset over this.
Okay, I have a lot of bones to pick with this.
Holy shit.
So many. I think I should start with the easiest one. The ring. He accidentally got the wrong color. Sapphire is a color, you fucking idiot. That's like getting an emerald, trying to get an emerald and being like, oh, I got a red ring by mistake. The color is the name. How do you fuck that up?
It's just also lazy. I mean, it's so easy to figure that out.
Like, yes, we have Google on our phones all the time. There's no excuse. You don't accidentally get the wrong color. Like, you have to order a ring or you're at the store picking it out. There's somebody helping you.
Right. Wait, so there's only one color of sapphire? I don't know.
Sapphire is like blue. Like, that's
an emerald or green?
Yeah.
Thank you, Sonic the Hedgehog team.
Like, that is the thing with ruby red. Like, the reason these colors are linked to these gemstones.
Red.
You know what you feel me? So
grapefruit, big fan.
There we go.
So I mean, one thing that I'm alarmed by, and I'm wondering, because I feel like you're in a lot of groups and we always talk about crazy bridezillas, but this is almost the opposite. She's like, I don't know, should I feel bad? I don't know. Is it okay if I have a single expectation? I don't know.
Well, this happens to women like all the time. Sorry, I'm like going in on the feminism, but the person on Reddit also like alluded to this top comment. And he's like, it's like anytime a woman has like some expectation of like the smallest bit of effort, people will call her like crazy, bridezilla, demanding, ungrateful, as is happening here.
I mean, isn't this part of the culture that you're kind of encouraging in your little bridezilla group, Sarah?
No, because those people are actually bridezillas.
I don't know though. I don't feel like necessarily in every couple this would not be a nice proposal. Like, I think it depends on what your relationship is like and how things are and how casual you want this to be and how much this is like a thing that you've talked about already and you've already kind of decided and you just wanted to like kind of paper it as we are now getting married and we are now engaged. But I don't know, my dad's proposal to my mom was like incredibly simple, but for them and where they were in their relationship, it was like extremely romantic.
Okay, I don't have an issue with like simple proposals doing it at home. This to me though is like the wrong time. She's distracted. She's trying to get her kid out the door. Like, they're late. Even like if you were to have a serious like conversation with your significant other, like conventional wisdom would tell you not to do it in these circumstances. You should wait until they're not busy and they're in a good mood.
Of course.
Like, you wouldn't even ask someone, like, I don't know. I feel like you wouldn't even bring up like a casual problem with someone in this instance, but you think it's good to be like, will you marry me?
But I'm thinking this guy's, you know, they have a child already. They have like a very established life.
It's her child.
Does she say that distinctly, that it's her child as opposed to their child?
Well, he's a wonderful father to our child.
Okay, so they have a kid together.
So they have a kid together. Their life is a little bit unconventional already. She's getting the child ready in the morning. Maybe he's had this ring for a while, been looking for a time, and he's looking at her like get the child ready for school and thinking like, I love this person. Oh my God, this person is such a wonderful mother. And look at this amazing life we've built together already. And this is the moment. Like, this is the moment where I feel compelled to ask this question.
I guess I would have to ask why. Like, to me, this screams like zero empathy and also laziness, because like she's busy, she's frazzled right now. That's the moment that you really have to do this right now.
Okay, I think I have a way where we can everyone can be right. I think, Danny, you are right in the sense of like, look, with certain people, this would fly, right? Like I can imagine this story written like, it was so sweet. I was preparing my son and then he just came in and it was just right. Like, right. Like I can imagine that world. I'm saying it's plausible, Sarah.
Okay.
I'm saying it's plausible.
Whatever. Yeah.
It could happen, maybe rarely, right? But even if that's true, I don't think that makes her emotions wrong. Like, and I've said this before, and you can come at me, ladies. Weddings are for women, and women like weddings, and women like all this shit. And that doesn't make him wrong. I just think he should redo the shit if she didn't like
but
it.
I think when you also factor in the fact that he like got the wrong ring, it's not her style. It's
That's
not the
true.
birthstone they
No,
talked
you're
about.
right,
Like
you're right.
this whole thing just screams like laziness to me. And now he wants to turn back around and gaslight her.
Absolutely.
When it's like, no, you clearly like fucked this up and put in no effort. And now
Yes.
I'm projecting a lot, but I'm like, I really have to wonder if this comes up in like other aspects of their relationship too. Like, is he always this like kind of lazy and then makes her feel bad for wanting more?
I don't know if I agree with lazy. I'm gonna go with thoughtless.
Okay,
for
thoughtless.
sure.
Yeah,
He
thoughtless
botched-
is yes.
He botched the ask. Okay, I don't think there's any way around that. Even if you're like, I want a simple thing, he botched the ask because he got the wrong freaking ring, and now he's doubling down on having botched it.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think he's just hurt. I mean, I'm not saying that this guy isn't wrong and that he didn't botch it. I mean, he definitely botched it with the ring. I think the proposal could fly in certain scenarios. But then I think that this guy, like, think about it. You spend a couple $1,000s buying me a ring.
Yeah.
You propose in a moment that you feel is romantic and you feel like is symbolic and meaningful for us. I think that it's not grand enough. I think that the ring doesn't work. You thought it was kind of cute that the ring was like, not exactly my birthstone, but the color is something I wear. I don't know.
I
Like,
know you.
you can
and I
rationalize
know
all these things.
all these would be massive errors. Everything.
I mean, she's not even mad that it's not a grand gesture. She says I wasn't expecting a grand gesture.
Ah.
And that's the problem with this too. It's like, again, people are like, I don't like that my boyfriend proposed to me in the bathroom, and all the comments are like, oh, well, you shouldn't expect a fairy tale proposal. And it's like, no, that's not what she's saying at all. Like, even like on the couch while you're watching TV, I think is a better moment to ask someone to marry you than when you're in the fucking bathroom.
Absolutely. Jeremy S says, YTA, if price doesn't matter, why should the location and circumstance?
Really?
I'm already angry.
See?
If he was as serious as you say and you want to marry him, stop the incessant bitching and be happy together.
Yeah, this is fucking
Shut the
gross.
fuck
Like,
up.
honestly, half the comments, I'm like, oh, you guys just don't like women. Okay, just don't marry one then.
Or have no concept of a relationship as
Yeah.
well. It's like, no, you are allowed to complain to your partner and state your wants. I mean, that's the other thing. Like, why is this such a black box where it's like, he doesn't know what she wants, she doesn't know what she wants? Like, why haven't they talked about it?
Yeah, that's
like,
a good point. If they've been dating for 3 years.
it's like, have the conversation. Michelle
Ugh.
L. NTA about the quick bathroom proposal at all. YTA about the ring, though. It's supposed to be what he chose for you. Try picturing him at a jewelry store looking at tons of rings and thinking he found a beautiful ring for you. When my husband buys me presents, one of the best parts for me still is picturing him shopping and choosing something for me, and we've been married since 1995.
I
That's
also
great for you.
Weird,
like,
yeah,
I
weird
mean,
flex, right?
Yeah.
That's like some people can manage that. Some people want to be given gifts that way. Like a ring, an engagement ring is something you wear like every day until you
Yes.
die. So I think
Yes.
that you're allowed to have a conversation and say like, this wasn't for me. I think you have to handle it delicately because obviously this person put effort, maybe not this person. But
Yeah,
generally,
in general.
they put in effort. And if you didn't set expectations ahead of time, like you're gonna probably end up having that hard conversation.
And they
But
did set
it's still
those
a conversation worth
expectations.
having.
Yeah, I
Absolutely.
fucking, oh God, I'm like so angry already. But like, I can't believe this. Yeah, like you said, you're wearing it every day of your life. And to act like, again, you want to actually like looking at something you have to wear on your fucking hand every day for the rest of your life is
Yes.
outrageous. Like, how does that make you an asshole? I hate this shit.
Like, I mean, I bought Danny a striped shirt and he's been like, I fucking hate that shirt. I'm not gonna wear that, right? Like, if you
Right.
can have that reaction to a shirt, I get to
Yeah.
have, like, women get to have a reaction to a ring they're supposed to wear every day.
Right.
Like-
And I feel like there's this like constant gaslighting of people being like, there was this one famous Reddit thread where this woman was like, I don't really like the ring. Like, and people were slamming her, calling her an asshole. Then she posted a picture of the ring. I need to send this to you guys or put it
Hilarious.
on the group. It was like an amber ring that was brown, that was giant and heart shaped, and literally looked like something you would buy, like fake costume jewelry that you'd get from a vending machine. And that was her engagement ring. And people initially were calling her an asshole because she did not love that and want to wear it every day for her life.
Oh, God.
It's also like it's one thing if it's a purchased ring that can be returned. It's another thing if it's like a family heirloom. Like there's no evidence here that this is like, oh, like he inherited this. And so
No.
it's not right. Like
No,
it
he just
seems like he
bought
clearly went to a store
dumbass ring.
and bought a ring, like, and got it with the wrong gemstone. So I do think there are two parts to the story. I think there's like the proposal and there's the ring. I think the ring was a complete botch on the part of the boyfriend / fiance because they are engaged.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, look, I also don't buy, like, I don't know. How many special things are there in life? I feel like women love weddings, and I know that plays a little sexist. I get it. There's men that like weddings too, whatever. But, you know, it should be a special thing, God damn it. Right?
I know. I'm tired of this like constant gaslighting of like specifically women who just, you're not asking for a lot. Like really, it's like your proposal, your wedding. Like these are few special moments in your life. How hard is it to put in some fucking effort? Just like one time.
One time. And that's the other thing about them is they are one-time events.
Yeah.
And actually, we just did this. Danny passed the bar, which is a test they give to lawyers.
Wait,
and
did you just pass the bar?
No, I passed the bar a year
That's
ago.
what I thought.
So
Okay.
I botched the celebration.
Oh no.
I took her to a place called Tiramisu. I know it sounds good. Who doesn't like tiramisu?
It sounds good. What happened?
It was terrible.
Oh no.
It was just like a mediocre restaurant. We went to like in sweatpants. Like it was just like not a celebratory type of event.
Oh, bummer.
And it came up in a few fights. You know, Danny's really good at fighting. So finally, we like, hey, let's just redo it. And we redid the night. And now the memory of tiramisu is erased and covered with Tavern on the Green, which is
Oh, wonderful.
restaurant. in
Okay,
Central
that's
Park.
great. But then when Danny was like, "Hey, I didn't love this thing," were you moody about it and you made her feel bad for days, or you were like, "All right, I get it," and
he
you
was
redid it?
defensive about it.
I was.
He was
Okay.
defensive about it.
I
I think
own
it's
it.
hard. It's like it's hard to think that the way that you went about something was not right and didn't create the reaction that you wanted in the other person. But
Okay,
eventually we got there.
okay. Eventually, yeah. I
I think
get
this guy-
being defensive initially, but then like if this guy doesn't come around, then he's an asshole.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's also like, you know, with like Danny's career and stuff, I've had to internalize, like, look, there's a lot of little milestones. Like she graduated school and like, or she like finished finals. She graduated school. She took the bar. She finished, or she finished studying for the bar.
No, we did not celebrate
But
finishing.
we kind of, you know, like all these little things are like big days, you know, and so I had to accept.
well, now I won't
like,
have one until I do or do not make partner.
Right,
so,
right.
you know, we got a good 10 years.
So, you know, it's learning what matters to the other person. But I think we can all agree it's a universal thing that a wedding and a proposal, they're one-off, so freaking nail it, dog.
Right.
Enza M writes, NTA, I understand you wanting the moment to be special, and really everyone knows that it's supposed to be. Seems like the boyfriend doesn't know you as well as he should. Didn't ask your opinion on rings? Wrong stone, no effort.
Boom.
It's pretty well put.
This one I just included for fun, aka
This
rage
one
factor.
hurts. I'm already angry.
Yes.
Good Lord, Sarah. Aurora E writes, and also maybe don't be named after the Antarctic. Anyway, YTA, I was proposed to while in the middle of plunging the toilet. God damn it. And he had my son call me into the bedroom for an accident he made. At the time, I was shocked and didn't even know what to say. I was always going to say yes. We laugh about it now and how everything came to be. It's a moment I'll never forget. We are getting married Saturday. And about the ring, well, you are a little asshole. You don't know what he thought when he bought it or how much money he wanted to spend. People do with what they can at the time.
She said it's not about the money. She said price doesn't matter. I hate this shit.
Embrace
I
it
just-
and
I
maybe discuss and get something different on anniversary. Just the fact that he's a great father and partner and proposed on a whim seems like he's a decent enough guy to me. Be happy with that.
No, the bar is so fucking low. I
Jeez.
can't even deal with it. The bar is like underground for men. Like, oh, you should be happy that someone just proposed to you. Like, that's it.
It's crazy.
That's what she's saying. And I texted Danny. I was like, I can't with these fucking, like, there's a phrase on Facebook I've heard / the internet, just like these pick me ass bitches, which is like kind of like if you read Gone Girl, where she talks about being the cool girl, how you have to like suppress all your desires and preferences to act cool. Like that's what pick me ass bitches are. They act like so performative about how chill they are. And
I get it now.
It's like because they want the men to pick them, you see?
Right.
And it's
right.
so frustrating and annoying.
So the kind of girls that are like, I love football, and they're like playing
Not
it up,
even-
and it's like you don't really love football.
I mean, kind of, but
Yeah.
not even that. But it's like, oh, well, my boyfriend proposed to me with like a ring that was just a paperclip, and like I was totally fine with it, and so you should be too.
My boyfriend farted in my face and said, "Marry me, bitch." And I liked it. So.
Exactly. I fucking hate this shit.
It's
So
also like you're allowed to do that. This is a very personal thing. Like you can have whatever be your proposal story if that's what you're comfortable with. But if you're not, like if I don't want to look back on passing the bar and be at tiramisu, I want to be at Tavern on the Green. Like that's a thing I am allowed to talk to my partner about.
And it doesn't make you an asshole. Oh, well, my boyfriend celebrated when I passed the bar by taking me to McDonald's and it was fine. So you're an asshole. Like, no.
Yeah, exactly. It's like people like you could be chill and have low standards when you want, but that doesn't mean those are the standards.
Yeah. Ugh. Okay.
Well, I think we all agree and we're all worked up.
Wait,
now.
can we just read the top Reddit comment? Because it's a moment of sanity that we all need.
Coastal Shelves getting the top Reddit comment. NTA, I'm getting pretty fucking fed up with the notion that women should be just delighted with. Sarah, did you just put your own comment here?
Ha!
I'm getting fed up with the notion that women should just be delighted with whatever low effort, borderline insulting proposal, gift / anniversary a guy has planned. You are allowed to be disappointed. You are not being entitled. He got you the wrong thing and gave it to you at the wrong time. That sucks.
Thank you, Reddit, for some freaking sanity.
That's pretty cut and dry, simple, good way to put it.
Danny has something to say.
But does it make him, for the proposal piece, does it make him the asshole? Like in terms of the not the asshole lingo where the other guy becomes the asshole that he proposed in the wrong way?
Yeah. Like, so someone like emailed us and they're basically like, it's not about being an asshole. It's like, who was wrong?
Right.
So I definitely think that the fiance was wrong.
The proposer.
Yeah, I think he was
in
wrong.
terms of his proposal.
Yes, he botched.
Yeah, just all of it. Yeah, and it's like it doesn't make you a bad person. Like that's not what being an asshole is about. The asshole is about. It's just like you fucked up in this situation, so you're wrong.
Okay, I'll give you the proposal that was like a botch plus the ring. That was clearly an error, an avoidable error that he was in the wrong.
So AITA, the question though is she the asshole, AITA, for being upset over my boyfriend's proposal and engagement ring? I think we do all agree, not the asshole, and the other person is?
We agree.
Agreed.